Biashara Tuesday, Economy Mtaani. That's what you just saw there, a piece from us on some of those businesses that you guys are doing on the ground. And that was Archer Digital, who are a team of designers, photographers, filmmakers, developers, helping most of businesses connect to their audiences through design. I'm looking here at their website. They're offering design, creative, they have a creative department which gives ideas on how to inspire customers, digital analytics, which are really important to measure your objectives as a business. You need to look at the math, not the magic. Development on how they can help you get yourself website, digital presence, and also brand strategy, which is also something else I'm going to be discussing here with Evans Kinoti, who's joining me as a founder and also the head there at Kins. Atakuwa akituambia exactly what they do in matters of branding. However, continue interacting with us on all the social platforms. We will be getting all your feedback here. So far, I can mention maybe a few before we continue with business. Joseph Asura Oyugi, nice presentation. Thank you very much, Joseph. Tell us where you're tuning in from too. Spence Freddy, lead show. Asante Spence. Do tell us where you're tuning in from. Gikiri Ed, great show as always. Welcome again, Gikiri Ed, to the show. Nasema shout out to Sir Richard. Asante sana for tuning in. We just had a conversation with Vinsari Beauty, who are offering services in the world of beauty for both men and women. You can check them out. So how does such a business also get to their customers is what Archers is doing. You get to them, they inspire customers, help you do your brand analytics, but also brand strategy. How do you brand? How do you create a brand that is appealing, that can be able to propel you into the market? That's a conversation we're getting into right about now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Richard.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's business in this election period? We are pushing.
We are pushing, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So you are, maybe we begin with introduction of your business before we get into how you started it.
Okay.
How did you go into branding and what informs the name of your business?
So my name is Evans Kinoti. I'm the founder and the lead designer at Kin Solutions. Kin Solutions was founded in 2020, during Corona period.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work as a writer, but since I still had a passion in IT. So when Corona came and all the jobs which I was doing were cut off, I chose to start working on a different thing. And that's when Kin Solutions started. My target was mainly the small businesses. I discovered there's a gap when it comes to small businesses and small organizations and NGOs also. They never saw they never saw the importance of branding. They thought as long as we have a company, as long as we are active, we are okay. They never saw the need to have a logo, website, social media pages. They felt that as long as they are having some activities on the ground, they're okay. And in the current era we are, the technological era, we cannot underrate branding.
Right. Because
everybody wants to identify something with something. Like for a business, we have to have a logo, website, social media pages, running active social media pages, not only social media pages. So that's why when we started approaching some organizations, and we started working with them.
All right.
Yeah.
So what will you say is, because there's branding, there's advertising, there's marketing, there's sales. How's branding different from all these other terms?
Yesterday was a little conversation between branding and marketing. They are almost the similar thing actually, but you can't start marketing without branding. You have to have something you have to have something. You have to brand something to take ownership of it.
Okay.
Ni kitu yako, ni kitu yako yenyewe before starting to sell. when you see like when you see Daily Nation, they are branded. That's the other brand. When you go and you want to sell, kama ijaandikwa jina hapo ungenunua, because there's a brand, yeah. Right. And yeah, so I think first of all you have to brand your product, then you start marketing the product.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is how branding is different.
Yeah, that's so different. Yeah.
Before trying to get
marketing is trying to tell people buy my product, and branding is making something so good, so approachable and relatable to the customers in a way they feel they're associated with the product. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the elements of branding then which are really key for a business? I know you've mentioned a logo, mentioned social media pages, active social media accounts, a website, other aspects of branding that are really key for a business.
First, I think for a business you have to have a name. That's the basic thing. You have to have a name before you start selling anything. So after having a name, you should look for a name which is presentable. I was
also
people.
Going to ask, branding beginning and then.
Yeah, I think it's beginning with the name, and I think you should also check. As you take the name, you should also check on the social media platforms and the websites, because you may take a name and somebody has the same name.
Oh yeah.
So you'll have to look for, maybe if you want to take KUTV, now you have to KUTV Kenya. So now that's a long name. So you have to look for something which is just yours.
Right.
When somebody just looks for KUTV, it's only KUTV, not
KUTV
254, 256. Yeah.
Right.
So you have to brand to make yourself, as you look for the name, make sure it's for you only. It identifies you only.
Right. Okay.
So the second after the name, I think the second thing you have to do is you have to have logos. The logo will define what the product is. Some people have just logos, but I think that a logo should tell a story. It should tell a story of. By just looking at the logo, I can tell what does this company do. So they should be able to tell a story. The colors should be associated with your company, because from the logo now you have to, from the logo and the colors, that's where you go to the next step now. Yeah.
Right. I was having a look. I was looking at your logo here. KS, Kin Solutions, of course, and those circles.
Yeah.
Do those also mean something?
The circles are technological. If you have seen like most of the technology, then the dots connecting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's yes, of course. As you said, it has to also tell us.
Tell a story. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after you've gotten your logo, the colors, you've gotten your name correct. What else should now be an SME or a small business be doing next?
The next thing I think we should have the social media accounts, active social media accounts. It depends on what you are doing as a company. If you have an e-commerce platform, you should create an e-commerce social media page. I think Facebook, Instagram are offering those services now, where you can sell your product online, and even WhatsApp actually.
Yeah.
So you should be active on all social media platforms. You should never. I know that maybe you have 2 or 3 which are favorites, but still make sure you are available on all the social media platforms to improve your ranking on Google actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Which also I think brings in that point of SEO.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the pages should be active, and if you are financially capable, maybe you can also try using social media ads to sell your product or your services. Because at a budget of maybe 700 shillings per week, you can boost an ad and it's reach more people as compared to just posting a normal post.
Yeah. All right. What will you say then is the importance of having you? You mentioned once you're active on social media, you also get ranked by Google, highly by Google. What is the importance of that?
I think when you go to search for something. Like now, when you search for driving school in Kenya, I don't think you have the time to go to page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. You only have one. You only go the first page and you're done, right?
Yeah.
So everybody wants to be on that first page.
Okay. I don't think I've ever actually gone to any other page.
Yeah.
On Google.
People don't. Hakuna mtu uko na time ya kwenda 1, 2, 3, 4.
And there are actually other pages.
There are almost 10 pages actually after that. But everyone want to be on that first page, and that's where SEO comes in. You need to rank high on Google to make yourself marketable, to be what do you say, to get more customers. Yeah.
Right. Visibility. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you've gotten that visibility, which we've mentioned there, you need to be active on social platforms, which will lead you to get ranked. You need to have a website, right, which has good SEO.
Yeah.
And all of that involves a budget.
Yeah.
So there's a small business out there which thinks, oh, branding is such an expensive thing.
Yeah.
Can they brand on a budget?
Yeah, they can brand on a budget. Like for logos, there are sites which you can design your own logo at free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Canva, you can design your own logo for free, and they not charge anything.
And they have templates.
The logo may not be the best one, but at least you have a logo. You have something to identify yourself with. Yeah, and the same thing goes to websites. But with the increase of the number of designers and developers have really increased. So you can even get some people are charging as low as 10,000 shillings to make a website, and even for logos you can go. Some even are charging 1,000 and 2,000 shillings. So maybe you can look for someone who. Even if you're starting a business, you have to have some budget.
Yeah,
you can't say you have nothing at all and you want to start a business. So maybe you can look for the developers who will charge the amount within your budget. Yeah.
All right. There's in digital marketing, social media campaigns, which is also something that you do, and we'll be having a look at some of the activities you offer or services you offer at Kin Solutions. Digital marketing, how do the campaigns work? What is a social media campaign that a business has to do, and how can they strengthen maybe their digital market presence?
As I said before, I think it all depends on what you're selling. First of all, that's the first thing.
What are you selling?
What are you selling? Who are your customers? That's the first thing you have to know. These are my customers. What the age gap? Because maybe if you're selling a car at maybe 2 million, don't expect somebody between 18 and 22 to buy your car. So you should have something. You should plan your ad in such a way you are targeting some specific people. So like social media, Facebook ads, they have a specific way where you can define the info in demographics, the age bracket, the locations where you want them, where you want the
advert to be seen
by specific people. So whereby if you do the ad, it will be targeting some specific people, not everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it can be maybe engagement. There are some posts whereby people just want engagement. Whereby once I post the post, I don't expect a lot from the post. What I want is promote my product. Maybe as many people can see it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter whether they comment,
whether they convert or not. As long as many people as possible are seeing the product, I'm okay with that. There are other people who they want engagement with the customer. They want the customer to buy. So those are different ads, set up ads. Yeah.
Those are those different needs. Does it work if people just see the product actually without engaging?
I have a number of friends, and I also run a Facebook page for a client on real estate, and it really works. Okay. Yeah.
So if they see they can convert later, even if they don't engage at the moment.
Some even text you and where is your offices? Where can we meet? It works. Right. The social media ads works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get to maybe personal brands before we switch back to business. Do you also offer personal branding, and how different is personal branding from branding a business?
Yeah, we do offer personal branding. when you talk about personal branding, maybe you're talking about a musician, somebody want to
a TV personality,
someone, a public figure. I think that's what we're talking about.
Yes, a public figure.
So I think it's totally different from branding for when you are talking about branding for organization, because this one you're dealing with one person, and for personal branding you have specific targets, and the goal is not that big as compared to a business. Yeah.
Okay. Do I need a logo as a person?
They don't think so. You don't need a logo. But some people prefer cartoons.
Okay. I've seen that a lot on social media as well.
Most of them prefer cartoons to make things to be a bit fun. Nobody wants to go to a page which is that serious.
Definitely. Okay, that makes sense. I always wonder why the preference for cartoons, even for most of the public figures. I know their profiles have cartoons representing them. So now, if I am coming to get branding, of course, from Kins Solutions, what should I be prepared for? Will you give me the whole guideline, or should I come already prepared with something for you to execute? Is it from scratch to finish process, or do you need?
We do both, but I think as a client, every client has something in mind. Like if I want a website, I want something close to this or similar to this. So we always, before we start working with you, we ask you, do you have some suggestions? So that if you have some suggestions, we can incorporate those ideas in there.
Okay. A company profile is also one of those things that are really important. What are the reasons for someone who has a small business doing maybe a delivery business online on Instagram? They don't have a company profile. Sometimes I ask for company profiles from people, they have no idea what a company profile is. Maybe what a company profile actually is, and why a small business or an organization needs to have one.
I have a number of friends. Most of them have companies, but they don't have anything. They're waiting for that day when they hear there's a tender or something like that. They go to apply. So the day they go to apply, they're telling, give me a company profile. So a company profile is very important because it defines what the organizations, the mission, the vision, the core values. I believe when you're working inside here, there are the values you have to follow. Each and every organization should have values, and their mission and their services. And also, it could also include the services you've offered. It's kind of a CV. It's kind of a CV of the business.
Okay.
So whereby you can highlight each and everything you've done, your strength, and the values and the service you can offer.
Okay. Does it help with the brand? Does it boost the brand? Also, maybe does the profile help me get more customers in one way or another?
It makes me look professional.
Okay.
It's like when if there's a job somewhere and you ask to send a profile, someone sends one with which is in Word document, and you send you one which is professional. They consider you more because they feel this person has invested in his business. He knows what he's doing as compared to this other one.
Okay. Yeah. Is branding a lifetime process? Does a business brand for a lifetime or once?
I think it's not a one day thing. Because like if you talk about social media is not one day thing. You have to tomorrow. It's each and every day thing. I think brand is all about consistency. Are you going to brand today and you stop? Or are you going to continue?
All right. Let's get to Kins Solutions now. You began Kins Solution in the COVID era. Was that a decision that was informed by COVID?
Yeah. I used to work mainly with clients I used to do article writing, and that's why I learned a lot about SEO.
SEO writing, yes.
And most of my clients during that COVID period were from UK, India, and some were from Canada. And they were very affected with COVID-19. Some were sent home, and some others did not even have the capacity to offer me any job. So since I was an IT graduate, and I had some skills on website development and maybe graphic design. I woke up and maybe I said, let me focus on the small businesses first of all.
Okay.
Because if I start going to the big businesses, they may ask, who are you? Where are you from? What have you done? But I discovered that most of the small businesses never had websites, logos, or anything. So I started approaching them. I used to approach them with small, let me say, petty cash proposals. Yeah, because I used to tell them, give me
for the eyes.
Yeah,
it's the match.
The match on, but the match as long as I was trying to build a portfolio.
I see. Okay.
Because without a portfolio, you cannot get any work. So I used to look for small businesses, real estate companies, small NGOs, and we used to work with them. And with time, I got so many actually. Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you began. It's important that small businesses also, of course, get this kind of opportunities, which we haven't witnessed before. Is this an issue you think maybe of negligence or maybe ignorance, not knowing where exactly to get some of the services like the ones you offer right now?
I think I can say it's ignorance. And some people still believe in traditional methods of marketing. They believe I can stay at home, and since you're my friend, you know what I do. You recommend me to someone. They don't feel the need to look for no clients. So I think they are satisfied with what they have.
Okay.
They don't want to. Technology is something new, especially for the old people. It's something especially for the old. They don't see the need to have a social media page. They don't see the need to have a website. They feel like it's just a waste of time. We can do the old school way and still get money.
Go to Kinuthia's Hardware. Tell you I've been selling this for 20 years.
20 years. Why do I need a website? Why do I need a Facebook page?
All right. So what are some of the other services then? Maybe we can have a breakdown of the services that you offer at Kin Solutions.
So Kin Solutions, we offer, the main services we offer is website development, graphic design, social media management, digital marketing, and content writing. We offer since we discovered that some of the people they have the business, but they don't know how to write those things, like how to write the profile. So we discovered maybe we can help them to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Some want to have company profiles, website, but they don't have the content.
All right.
So we help them to
write the content.
The content for them. Yeah.
Do you have creatives under you?
Yeah, we are a team of 4. 3. Most of them are freelancers. And one is permanent, and me.
Right.
So if they are content writing jobs, I just send them to the jobs to raise them.
Okay. All right. And maybe into the future, what are you looking like? What are you hoping that Kin Solutions will be looking like? And will you move away from small businesses and maybe
I don't think I will
big
move.
corporates?
I don't think I will move out from small businesses because the package is a bit different from the big businesses. What we offer for the small businesses and what we offer, already we have some big businesses, but whatever we offer for the small businesses and the big businesses,
that's two different
things.
Okay.
Yeah, because the one is a startup and the other one
is already established.
So by 2019, if somebody told me I would be here, I could not believe it. Yeah. Right. So I believe Kin Solution is going to the next step. We hope to capture more international clients, and already we have 1 or 2 from Tanzania. So we are hoping we can get more and more international clients and employ more youths, because in Kenya, the youth are the most affected with unemployment.
All right. So my friend who's out there has a small business or has been running this business for some time and would like to approach Kin Solutions to get branding. What amount should they have in hand for the services? Let's say they do not have anything so far. They're just selling maybe shoes from from Instagram. and they'd like to have a website, maybe at least a website, at least a social media, at least a good SEO, at the very bare minimum a logo also, services za kwanza startup. Ajipange na pesa ngapi ile kidogo kabisa.
Ukisema mbele ya kamera kumngia take advantage. Unasema inbox me.
DM for prices.
DM for prices, yeah. DM for prices.
Okay.
Because I think we have different clients.
Maybe mention one service and the price of one service maybe.
For a basic website, we charge 10,000 shillings. That's a basic website for a startup.
10,000.
Itaki mambo mingi. Just 10,000 shillings, yeah.
Okay. So maybe ukitaka website, you can start that.
Yeah, we can start from there.
Come with your own domain, Ama?
Come with your own domain, yeah.
Why do you prefer that?
I like people coming with their own domain because I've met some clients who disagreed with the developers, and the developer went there with their domain.
So alizima site.
Akazima site na akapotea. So I always insist on the clients, if you want to buy a domain, buy your own domain. Let's just have your name, because you're starting branding. Because in future we need that domain. So because uende mtu achukue domain yako ninayo 3 years from now, usha invest kwa domain and he has gone with the domain.
Yeah.
Na kwa nipotea 50k 100k ndio
nikupatie tena. That's a bit tricky.
Yeah, so I think you should take ownership of your own domain.
Right.
Yeah.
Due to the opaque nature of some developers. Yeah. All right, so maybe where can people get you? Do you have a physical location or online where they can contact to get some of these services?
Yeah, we are located at K-Mall. K-Mall is near Komarok. And we have social media pages. On Facebook, it's Kin Solutions, KINS Solutions. Instagram, the same Kin Solutions. We don't have YouTube. And website www.kinsolutions.co.ke.
Right. Yeah. All right. So make sure that you're checking out Kin Solutions. If you are an organization out there, you're a small business, you're a youth man, startup, an established organization, reach out to them for all these services: graphic design, website development, social media campaigns, branding, personal branding as well. You can make sure that you are checking those social media platforms which have been mentioned. I'd like just to give you one last chance to a call out to the people I'm telling to get themselves branded on why they actually really need to brand themselves as a business for the benefit of their revenue and maybe longevity of their business.
Okay, these are we are in 2022 and these have really changed. And the technology is taking over, and I believe if you insist on traditional methods, your business is meant to fail. Somebody said, if your business is not online, in the next 2 years or 3 years, it will be failed. So you need branding for you to get to go to the next step of life.
Right. You need branding to get to the next step. And as he has said, if your business is not online in the next 2 years, I don't think it's going to exist anymore. Yeah. I think I can actually, without a doubt, confirm that is how things are happening in this technological age. You can do e-commerce, social media, something that you can create from a phone, manage from a phone. So ensure you do that and tell us how that works out. But reach out to Kin Solution for more of the solutions to some of the business needs that you might have pale mtaani. At KUTV Kenya, at Richard_Kenya, #Biashara Tuesday. We will be right back.